Good morning, Brookside High School. I'm Mikayla.
And I'm Alissa.
And these are your morning announcements for Friday, January 10th, 2025.
At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may now be seated.
On this day in history in 2006, the High School Musical soundtrack was released, which later became the #1 album of 2006.
And today's national holiday is National Cut Your Energy Cost Day, but unfortunately we can't do that or we wouldn't have a show.
Yeah. For lunch today, it's going to be mashed potato bowl, and don't forget the seasonal fresh fruit.
For birthdays today, we have Keely Rising, Kaylin Wuppelman, and over the weekend we have Jaden Alwy, Rocco Cambrio, Isabella Gutierrez, Elena Hollinsworth, and our very own Ferg. Happy birthday, and I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right.
What's up with Mr. Frank always doing announcements during the announcements?
Come on, he should know that by now.
Like, I don't know. And now on to some school announcements and reminders.
The dance this Saturday at Columbia High School has been canceled due to not enough tickets being sold.
Come on, people. First the senior trip, now this. We're really slacking. Thank you to everyone who participated in the Brookside Book Speed Dating event yesterday. There were some books raffled off at the event, and we are going to announce the winners. I have a little paper right here. So, On My Honor was won by Braden Bowen. Blue Collar Cash was won by Nolan Wechter, and Inheritance was won by our very own Alissa DeWitt.
Oh, it was?
I pranked her. Yeah, I pranked you in practice.
Oh, yay. I wanted that one, and she literally just told me somebody else won, so I'm happy I won. The Rotary Four-Way Speech Contest is coming up on February 25th. Please see or email Miss Manila if you are interested in participating.
Now it's time for trivia. Today is going to be a daily triple instead of a daily double. So, Alissa, hit that button. Only these teachers can call in for a chance at the pizza party on Monday. Today's question is, who played the role of Chad in the movie High School Musical? Call extension 2504 once you have the answer. There's no way there's people already calling right now.
Now let's send it over to Alex for today's special segment.
Thanks, guys, and I finally wore the shirt, and she doesn't say McLovin, so I don't know if I'm going to wear it next week, but who knows. But I'm going to be doing something different from normal, so I won't talk about weather and national news, but if you don't like Marvel, then I'm sorry, because I'm going to be talking about Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is a third-person hero shooter and similar to Overwatch, but uses Marvel characters instead. It was released and open to the public on December 6th, but its first season starts today. The theme for this season is Eternal Night Falls.
You have been sheltered.
The vampire side of Marvel Comics, but it's also adding 4 new characters to their roster of 33 characters. The first 2 characters that are being added in the first half of the season are Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm, and in the second half of the season, they'll be adding Human Torch and The Thing, and all those together complete the Fantastic Four team. And there are 3 classes for Marvel Rivals: Vanguard, which are tanks; Duelists, which are attackers; and Strategists, which are healers. I personally play as Duelist most of the time, and the character I play the most as a Duelist is Moon Knight. I played him way too much. But this is definitely a game that I would recommend to anyone who likes Marvel, and also to people who don't like Marvel, just because it's a fun game and has a lot of care going into it. That's all I have. Now over to Tyler and Noah for Brookside Cleveland Sports, and to see if Tyler was right about his prediction.
Thanks, Alex, and welcome to AT&T Stadium. Before we get into the Ohio State-Texas game, we have some Brookside sports for you. The varsity wrestling team opened up the LCA competition at Firelands High School last night and lost 2 tough matches to Clearview and the host Falcons. In their first match, Firelands beat Brookside 48-18, and winning for the Cardinals was Nazir Omer, Trip Taylor, and Brody Hamilton.
In the second match, Clearview beat Brookside 50-27. Winning were Trip Taylor, Trevor Taylor, Luke Walls, Aiden Smith, Brody Hamilton, and Braden Bowen. The Cardinals travel to Eastlake North High School tomorrow to compete in the John Matucci Memorial Classic. Wrestling starts at 9:30 a.m.
The boys basketball team also has a conference matchup tonight against Firelands, and this is a big game for the boys as they look to move to 6-1 in conference play and keep their LCA title hopes alive. Remember, there is a special start time as well, JV at 4:30 with varsity to follow.
Tonight will be the second and final semifinal game in the college football playoffs. This is once again a heavyweight clash as two of the biggest and wealthiest programs in the country will meet for a spot in the national championship.
That's right. At 7:30, the Ohio State Buckeyes and Texas Longhorns will face off here in Arlington, Texas, with the final spot in the national championship on the line. The Buckeyes have been rolling ever since their disappointment of an end to their season after dominating the Ducks last week. I expect similar results tonight. Although Quinn Ewers and the Texas offense have had a pretty successful season, I just see the Buckeyes defense being too powerful for them to overcome. And I think it's pretty obvious who I'm rolling with here. Give me the boys from Columbus to beat the Longhorns by 40.
I 100% agree with you, Ty, and with me repping them right now and me actually going to school there next year, I can't pick against them. Even with Texas having more of the home field advantage, give me the Buckeyes to keep rolling. No one in the country can guard Jeremiah Smith one-on-one, and as we saw in the Rose Bowl, even putting 2 guys on him doesn't work. I think Texas will make it an emphasis to stop the Ohio State passing attack, which will just allow Travion Henderson and Kinshawn Judkins to run all over them. Along with this, the Ohio State defense has been playing out of their minds the past 2 games with big hit after big hit and stop after stop. I like Ohio State by at least 2 touchdowns in this one, and I'd just like to point out that I was right about Notre Dame yesterday. Ty didn't realize Penn State always chokes, so any teachers that are watching and need gambling advice, listen to me and take the Buckeyes.
You know, this one hurts, and I will admit I got a little cocky after my hot start, but I'm going to wear this one on the chin. I've got no regrets. I would also like to point out that Mr. Ferg did take my gambling advice, and he did throw a wager down for Penn State to win that one. Sorry, pal.
Everyone watching is going to want to fade Tyler's pick now, but definitely trust the Buckeyes to get this one done. Moving on to Cleveland sports, the Cavs once again got in the win column, this time versus the Toronto Raptors. Even with Donovan Mitchell not playing due to rest, the other Cavs stepped up big time, including Darius Garland, who had a 40 bomb. The Cavs improved to 33-4, moving closer and closer to the best record of all time, 73-9. But that's all we've got for you guys, so let's send it back to the main desk to finish up the show.
Thanks, guys. The trivia question for today asked who played the role of Chad in the movie High School Musical, and the answer was Corbin Blue. Congrats to Miss Brennan for getting it right and winning the pizza party.
As always, the announcement aired. Email us at bhsactionnews@sheffieldschools.org. And make sure to follow and subscribe to us on our socials and check out our flyby, but you should know that by now. Thanks for tuning in, Brookside. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy birthday, Ferg, by the way, because nobody came and joined us, but it's okay.
Happy birthday, Ferg.